I'm going to give you some golden advice when it comes to your puppy. Well, I did my makeup this morning because I've just been scrolling on TikTok and video after video is people really struggling with their puppies. And I'm going to tell you something here from the get-go. Start as you mean to go on. You've got people who are getting up every 2 hours in the night. You've got people who are getting up at 5, 6 every morning because they can't have a lie now because they've got a puppy. I slept until 8:30 this morning. And that's not me saying, oh, look at me, like I know what I'm doing. I'm a dog trainer, so I'd be surprised if my dog wasn't doing that. Otherwise, I'm really shit at my job. However, I can help you guys get there as well. You also have people who've got, 15-week-old puppies and they've never left the house yet. They have to be with them all the time, or they can't do this and then that because they can't possibly leave their puppy by themselves. You absolutely can. You have to start as you plan to continue with your puppies. So when you get your puppy home, the first day you have them, you need to leave them by themselves. You can't be with them all the time. And my biggest piece of advice is do not play or fuss your puppy 24/7. I know some people have got a huge issue with crates. If you don't want to use a crate, use a small room in the house that they are by themselves. But you have got to not be with your puppy 24/7. If you want to be able to leave them alone, get up when you want to, etc. So for example, when I first got Goose, she was waking me up at 6 a.m. in the morning because that's when she wanted to start her day. Quite simply, I would go down, let her out for a wee, no fuss, no play, no eating, nothing like that. Literally up, out, wee, back into bed, and you're going back into bed until I choose to get you up. Was that hard work to begin with? Yes. Am I saying completely ignore your puppy and let them scream? No. However, don't let them out. Do not let them win, because at the end of the day, yes, they're babies, but they are dog babies. They're not human babies. They don't actually need us 24/7. They are okay. They're not going to die. You need to have a life alongside your puppy, otherwise you are going to have the most severe puppy blues. And they are like having a newborn. They are really hard work. A lot of people as well are talking about their puppy choose everything when they're out. Yeah, they're puppies. That is why, again, you have this room or this crate where they can go into. And when they're not in that room, you have to watch them 24/7 until you can trust them. And by the way, you can't trust them between 6 and 12 months old. They're having you on. They're going to regress. So just keep on top of that. Yes, it's annoying. It is. My also biggest piece of advice is teach them a cue to go wee-wees, because you will have an issue where you go in the garden to take them out and they don't go for a wee. They're fucking about doing little shit. Cue word for wee-wees and act like they have just gone to the moon and back when they go for a wee outside. You want to really reward them for doing that. It really helps, because then when you're trying to sort out all these other things, they've already got that under their skin, so it's fine. On top of that, settle training is really hard. It's not supposed to be easy. Yes, they are going to probably try and tree their lead. However, if you do not avoid doing it, if you don't go and do it because you say, well, my puppy won't settle, so we don't